Hey, and we're live. I have Brittany here with me. She's doing the my end of the year wrap up. Is just the end of the year wrap up is just about the stuff, the lessons that I've learned and what I'm going to do differently going into the next year.
Mm, yeah, that's basically all it is. And
Mhm.
I'm gonna let Bay start first, cause
This year has been I'm sorry. Checking my phone.
yeah, that's your phone, babe.
See, my sister posted a video. It's funny how she can post videos, but she can't do what she said she gonna do. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Um, but anywho, this year has been. Hey, hold your phone up. You just
I
moving around. What
okay.
are you doing?
I got the phone right here in my hand, right here. See that? Right here.
Why
So
you
what
didn't?
is gorgeous today, Lord. Anyway, what was you saying, babe?
I was saying that this has been. I can say the. I can say honestly, this year has been one of the most challenging years for me specifically because I had to have surgery on my birthday. Um I had to actually go to the hospital, sit in the waiting room, sit downstairs in the emergency room for 2 hours. I mean, no, not 2 hours, all day, because I got to the emergency room at 12. But they was getting my room ready because the doctor, he was like, you gonna be admitted because the smell, because as y'all know, I got a pressure sore wound. So
Babe, unmute the mic. Mm.
because I got this hey, one viewer, how are you? I got this one pressure sore wound, and and I and I got admitted in the hospital, and I was bummed because I was supposed to go to the strip club. I was supposed to go to a strip club. I was real bummed about that. But the lesson I learned with me having to be in the hospital is don't just do stupid shit like sit in your wheelchair for hours and hours and hours on end. And I'm talking to people that are in me or Brittany's predicament. Don't just do something because your bladder going crazy. Listen, that's the reason why I did it. I did that because I got tired of my bladder. I got tired of my bladder. So that was the main reason why I did what I did, which was stupid. I but I take full accountability and full responsibility. But God is so good because I am 96 to 97% healed. So I'm happy about that. I'm just saying that I'm never going to do that to myself again. A couple of things I want to accomplish. I say this every year. I want to get my mental health together because it's not. My mental health ain't never together. But I don't want to get it together. But I'm better than I was last year. I'm better than I was a year before. Uh, because now you understand as you age that you can't keep doing the same thing. Just like my friends, for instance, they not really my friend. I'm going down without my no. And I need to stop calling them that because they not my friends. They just want me to come around and be the hype man and to be the and to be they party partner and all of that stuff. Another thing I want to get together. Well, I said mental health. I'm gonna let Brittany go, but I really think that I really think that I got some work to do. Getting ready to go ahead and apply for graduation. I'm about to just go ahead and do that. I'm excited about that because I've been in school for 4 years, but I'm excited about that. But ain't nobody gonna know except for, wait, her, no, wait, this one right here. She's the only person that's gonna know. And probably my dad. But besides that, ain't nobody gonna know that I'm graduating. Cause it's like I'm looked at as stupid because it took me 4 years to get an associate's degree when you got people in actual life who don't want to do nothing but just sit. But I chose to do different. But I'm gonna let Brittany go, and if I
Yeah,
got anything else,
about
I will.
time. About time it's my turn. Listen, y'all. This year has been really up and down, but it does stabilize itself the last 6 months, honey. But the beginning of the year was not my friend. Okay, the beginning of 2021 was hot box. Help me, Lord. But we got things together. We got our feet back on the ground, so we good now. We good now. I ain't gonna say 2021 was completely trash, but the beginning of it was like, girl, throw this thing away where it's 2020. But learning through this year has been very hard because been a lot of mental health struggles. Cause y'all don't know I struggle with mental health. Y'all know that he does because he's more vocal about his struggles than I am, child. But
Well, but I feel like you should talk about it.
I
You know,
mean,
talk about it to me. If
I
you need to
mean,
talk, if you need to talk to somebody, about your struggles, and even after we get off this camera, if you need to talk to somebody, you can always come to me. I'm always a listening ear, and I think I will understand opposed to somebody else.
I mean, my mental health hasn't been down in a while, but it does go there. It does go there. I ain't trying to act like I'm perfect and I'll never struggle with anything. But it has to do with how I always been. Like when it's time to go and do stuff, I'll pull myself together. Hey, time to go. Time to pull together. Like I never really dealt with like death and different things like that. Because I never had time. Because I was
But
always,
babe, I didn't want to say this. Babe, you have to know and understand. You have to deal with that. Just
I
like I
mean,
had to, like like I had I had my grandma die, and then I had my cousin die. My cousin died probably a year after my grandma did, and it was just hard. But I had to take it and deal with that. So I think it's time for you to deal with that.
yeah, it is. I mean, because I've been so desensitized to people dying, and because it's always like every time somebody died, it was always around me having to do something else. Like when my grandma died, I had to go to school, so I ain't had time to grieve my grandma. It's like I gotta get up, gotta go to class, gotta do this. I was never a person
Like
that
like
really grieved like that. That
but you gotta allow yourself that time. You gotta allow yourself that time, babe. I don't care. Because it's gonna come. I'm gonna tell you what happened to me, right? Tell you a quick story, babe. I call my girl Bay for those of you who don't know. My grandma died. I was at Project Search, right? I had to go to work. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna just go to work. It's gonna be okay. I got to work my first day back. Like I came back to work the week after I went to my grandma's funeral. And everybody was just like, "What you doing here? What you doing here?" And literally, I bust out in tears. And my job coach, everybody was they took it easy on me for about a week, a good week. They took it easy on me. But a good week or two, they took it easy on me, and they was telling my bosses like he just had a death. You know, they took it easy on me, but you have to deal with that because it doesn't help if you just go right back in the, you know what I'm saying, right back in the swing of things. Like, okay, 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 my grandma died. Let me just focus on this, focus on that. It doesn't help. I do that. I do that. I do that. And you want to know when I do it? On my mom's death day. I don't take no time to grieve or anything. You know when my science classes is scheduled?
yeah, but your mom death day on a Saturday, and you ain't got class on no Saturday.
Shit. See, I always try, but see, I always try to schedule classes on my mom's death day so I don't be all up in my feelings. That's just something I like to do. But I'm gonna think about it on Saturday, and I'm gonna let myself be in whatever I gotta be in. And that's something that you gotta get a hold of. If somebody die, you're not wrong for grieving.
But I know that now. But I mean, how I am or how I present myself to people, I don't show that. I don't show emotion. I don't cry. I don't do none of that. Like I've always threw myself into something so I didn't have to think about what was
But
really going on.
but I do the same thing, and look at what it's got me.
Yeah, I know.
Look at me, babe.
Yeah, I know.
I do the same thing. Like when I knew the holiday season was coming, I tried to get myself really to focus on something else. Like even when I was at your house, I was like, "Don't focus on that right now. Focus on this."
And it's just, um, I've dealt with my grandmother's death internally, but not outwardly. Like, I ain't
You
cried. I
don't.
ain't,
Okay. Everybody deals with grief and death differently. That's what people don't realize.
but I mean, I'm
Everybody deals with grief like me. Like me, for instance. Sometimes I think about my mama and I smile. There's sometimes there's sometimes I'm breaking down crying. So you go through these different obstacles, but you just be like, hey, today is the day. Let it go. Let it. Cause I remember one time I was in school, people and Bay. I was in school and I saw somebody that looked just like my mama, and I went in the bathroom and I cried for about a good 10 minutes.
but
Everybody was like, Raphael, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm good. It's all right. I'm good.
I want to talk about this because I doesn't talk about this in front of the cameras because I ain't really no camera person. I don't really get on these cameras. I don't really do the internet. But a couple of years ago now, I went through a really bad mental episode where it was just everything was dark. Thoughts were
I,
dark.
and I go through those. I go through those moments too. That
Like
is why. That is why I've been seeing a therapist. Um, because I get to the point where I don't want to talk to nobody, don't want to be bothered with nobody, but you can kind of tell on my face. Like, Brandy, tell them what you saw on Saturday.
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. We're gonna get there. We got nothing but time. We ain't gonna rush. But everything got really dark, and even though I had this guy with this rap on his head, I just felt like I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about it, and I probably should have went to him and talked about it and yada yada. But I'm just I'm that person now. But back then I wasn't that person. I wasn't about to be like I feel like this do. Cause I'm
See,
the
but see,
strong one.
I'm the.
I'm the strong one, and I know he's there. Look, that's my heart. That's my world, the love of my life, whatever you want to call that. I know he's there, and I know I could talk to him about anything. But for some reason, at that time, I just was, I ain't want to talk about it. I don't know, cause I never really got like depressed about anything, cause I don't feel stuff. So I never really got depressed to begin with. So I guess 2 years ago was my feeling coming through all the rock, or as they like to say, my cutthroat. because I was just feeling everything and I just didn't want I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't
But
have the
but see,
energy to talk about it.
but oh, never mind. Go ahead.
I didn't have the energy to say, babe, this is how I feel today, yada yada yada. Um I just didn't want that. Like I just didn't and I kinda pushed him away kind of because it was like I was just going through so much and feeling so much. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to handle it. So I
Mhm.
kind of pushed him back a little bit. But I went and got my head together, got my head right. You know what I mean? So, um, I got my spirits back right. Cause when y'all know when it's thunderstorming outside, it get real dark and the clouds get dark. Like that what was happening to me. Like I was even mean to him to a certain stretch because I was just going through so much, and even though he didn't know, I was dealing with all that because a lot of things from my past came back to bite me. My grandmother's death, my grandfather's death, the situation with my previous relationship, all of those things came at me at once, and it was just like I don't know. I didn't love life for a minute. And I've never been in that situation to where I didn't love life. I just wanted to lay here and not do nothing. Like I didn't even want to do nothing with him. And y'all know I love this guy. But I wasn't in the mood to do nothing. I wasn't in the mood for no sex. I wasn't in the mood for anything. I just wanted to be by myself. But then it was like when I didn't have when I didn't have him and I felt better, I woke up like, man, I started reading affirmations. I started praying. I started getting back into reading the word. I started doing things to like heal my spirit. And once my spirit healed, I got better, felt better, mind felt better. You know what I mean? And then me and him got back together and everything was good. But when he came to see me on Saturday, he was there. I mean, he was physically there. Obviously, he was there, but mentally, he was a little. Um, he was very, very down, and my family kind of rallied around him to kind of lift him up because that's just what we do around here. But he was just not mentally okay, and he told me that he don't be like that around the holidays. He don't be okay. He don't be in the best mental space. And I told him that
With
that was okay because I know how hard the holidays are on people. And I still wanted him there, even though I knew he felt like that. I still wanted him there because selfishly, I miss Bay so much. So selfishly, I still wanted him there, even though I knew how he felt. I'm like, you can still come anyway. It'll be all right. And he actually ended up having a great time. But the mental aspect of it is it's a lot on him. He goes through a lot of mental, ups and downs. Sometimes he puts people away when he go through that. He shut down, or as I like to say, he goes black. He don't get on Instagram. He don't get on Facebook. His phone is off. He don't talk to nobody. All he do is just sit there and listen to music. That's all he does. He doesn't even talk to me. Now, he will talk sometimes, but it's a lot of days where he don't talk. And when we first got together, I didn't understand how to deal with that because I had never went dark, black, whatever you want to call. I've always talked it out or talked to somebody or reached out to somebody or something. So when I learn how to handle what he do, I'm like, okay, babe, just let me know you finna go black, so I don't think you did anything to yourself. Just let me know you finna go, black. Because I take depression very, very seriously. A lot of people do not, but
Yeah, they say that depression is fake.
you know,
Um, I, well, I'm gonna be honest on this camera. Y'all don't know this, or y'all probably do. It's probably in one of my older videos. But back when I was in high school, it was 2009. I was just, I was in the 10th, no, I was in the ninth grade, and I wanted to commit suicide.
and he goes
And,
through a lot of suicide
and,
ideations too. And, you know, for me as his woman, that's always scary. Even though I'm pretty confident that he won't do anything to himself, but when people say they're thinking about ending their life, you have to take that seriously. Like you can't play with that because if you play with that and they do in their life, then you be the first one crying because you thought they was kids and now they gone.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story, Tom. So I'm gonna tell. Well, first of all, let me tell y'all the reason why. The reason why is because back in 2009, I used to wear adult diapers, as they like to call them. I mean, not adult diapers, but adult briefs.
Right?
Um, uh, yeah, that's what I used to wear, and it was for protection. And the kids, they used to make fun of me because they'll say Raphael Hardwick because I had dance class. I was on a dance team. I was like, where the hood, where the hood, where the hood. I'm not doing all that. But I was one of them people that was very active in high school. So they would page me and they'd be like, Raphael Hardwick, please report back to room 19 to be changed. Raphael Hardwick, please report back to room 19 to be changed. It got so bad that I talked to the principal and I talked to the receptionist at the school. I said, listen, y'all can page me all the fuck y'all want to. I didn't say it like that. I said, y'all can page me all y'all want to. But can y'all just say, Raphael Hardwick, please report back to room 19? And they did it for a while, but they stopped. And then Miss Williams was like, Raphael Hardwick, please report back to room 19 and get changed. And then the kids started to tease me. They started to make fun of me because I wore adult diapers.
Like I take everything he goes through very seriously. And he takes things that I go through seriously as well. That's what we do for each other. But between the between the two of us, I'm presented as the strong one who don't give a fuck about anything. But when the lights was out when I was young, it was a different story.
Excuse,
Like it's always a different story
excuse,
when the lights go out, though.
excuse me 1 second, babe. Y'all, I have to get back in the bed. So
I'm gonna
bring
talk
me.
why he do that. I'm gonna talk to y'all why he do that.
Thank you. Let me see. Let's see here.
Just turn the cap. Just turn the so he could still, But y'all, like, he can't hear me. But let me tell y'all something. My
I
baby
can keep
is
talking.
my support system. That's my rock. Like, he's always been there through everything. And, being able to have him is the best thing that could have happened to me this year. Us rekindling and being together because, without that rock by my side, it was a little hard. Like, I'm so thankful that we been able to reconnect with him. And this year has been good to me ever since, we reconnected and we we've been by each other's side since. We've been locked in arm in arm and we gonna continue to be locked in arm in arm 'cause that's my baby, my world, that's everything. And I'm looking forward to going into the year with him and everything gonna be everything, we gonna be good. Like, babe finna get back on the calendar. I hope y'all year be as good as ours gonna be, man. Yeah, like I hope y'all have a good year though. For real, like I do. I hope y'all year be prosperous. 'Cause I know mine will. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab some. Like, They should be back in a minute, y'all. We apologize for the dead air. They is taking forever. Get back on the camera. Like,
Apologize for the delay. Apologize for the delay. And I'm back.
we're back. It was a lot of dead air. We apologize for the dead air, but he had to get naked. I mean, he had to lay back down.
Yeah. See, this is a part of me, about me talking about how I learned my lesson big time with this whole yeah. See, I have to lay back down like tomorrow. For instance, I'm going to get my hair done. I'm leaving at like 10 o'clock in the morning because my appointment is at 11:30. But I'm leaving at 10 o'clock in the morning just because I respect Sharice shop and I don't want to be late because she's not late when it comes down to doing my goddamn hair. She's not late. So I respect people that respect me. You understand what I'm saying?
All right. As you
Right.
see.
So I respect people that respect me in that regard. Oh man, I forgot my urinal. I don't get it. I don't got pee right now anyway. But I respect me. I respect people that respect me. But this whole I have to explain to them what my new routine is now.
Well, he get up at 3 and he stay up to like 6. But Saturday he got up early because he was coming to see his queen, his bae, his everything. So he got up early But normally he gets up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and he eat and he stay up till 6. Because that's been the routine since he's been home, and we're just going to continue it. Even when he's all the way healed up, we're going to continue it. Even still, ooh, he look good like that, y'all. Y'all don't let my mind get on another track while we on here. But yeah, that's why he does that. He only stays up 3 hours a day. Now it used to be a lot longer than that. That's probably how he got into the predicament he got into.
No, I got into the position that I got into because I stayed in the chair for 4 fucking days straight without getting up.
He looks so good, y'all. I'm not trying to be all
Anywho, we're not on here to talk about, but you know, that's the reason why I'm in this position. That's the reason why I had to go to the hospital and have surgery. Speaking of that, don't if anybody that's on my channel that's from Detroit, Michigan, do not go to Receiving Hospital. They're the worst hospital because they told me it was fine because it was red and bloody. They said I was fine, but what should have fucking happened is this. This is what should have happened. When it was red and bloody, they should have just admitted me in the hospital. Period. I know Beaumont would have did it, because they would have been like, "Oh, we need to treat this," because it was so big. And I'm not gonna post it on here because that's a little bit graphic, and YouTube they don't play that shit. But it was so big and it was so deep, and it was just like so. Receiving, they sent me home immediately, and then it got infected. But what I want to say is this: like, this is my new routine now. And Bay is trying to get me out of the mindset of me thinking that my wheelchair is gold.
Because
And Bay gonna
let me tell y'all
explain.
this. Let me tell y'all this, honey. He sit in that wheelchair like his butt is glued to it, okay? He will not get out of his wheelchair because I understand why, and I'm gonna explain why to y'all because he feel like his wheelchair is his independence. And if he ain't in his chair, he don't feel independent and he just wanna be able to do things himself. And when he in his chair he can't. So he stay in his chair even at the risk of him being in pain because he just wants that independence so badly and he don't want to feel like he's a burden to people to have to lift him and do this and do that. He doesn't want that, so he will throw his head on a blade and stay on that and stay in that chair and be in pain. Child, y'all should see his face on Saturday. he he was not only off mentally, but he was in so much physical pain. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I was literally begging this man to get on my couch. I was literally hands and knees begging this man to get on my couch, and he just wouldn't. I'm like, okay, girl.
Because
Uh.
see, Brittany, she's skinny. I'm skinny too, but I got some weight on me. I got some girth. You understand what I'm saying? Cause I'm a dude. I'm a dude. So I got some weight on me. I got some girth. I'm just not a little petite thing. See my bae over here? Yeah, her. She is skinny and petite. I'm not skinny and petite. I am to a certain extent, but then again, I'm not. She was begging me to get on the couch. Today is what? Today is Sunday. She was no.
No,
Today is
today is Monday,
Monday.
Lord.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, because I go get my hair done tomorrow. Yeah, that's the thing about me. I call it self care. Cause somebody else is gonna be washing my hair. Somebody else is gonna be doing my hair. Yeah, I like to get my hair done. It's just a thing. I actually like her rubbing my hair. Like she be playing in my dreadlock.
Cause I love his locks, y'all. They so cute. Oh my god, I be wanting to child. I wanted to take all his clothes off when I seen him on Saturday, but we ain't finna get activated on YouTube. We not finna go there. But I love playing in his locks 'cause they're so cute. They're so cute. They everything.
Uh, yeah, they're everything now. Cause Take it, Goya was doing my hair. Take it, Goya. I might need a lawyer. Take it, Goya. I might need a lawyer. I was, I was, I was not enjoying the experience. But we're not gonna get into that. If you wanna go hear about that video, you're gonna have to scroll through some of my old videos.
Yeah, you gonna have to
But
scroll.
yeah, I've just learned like a lot of lessons through this year, and one of them is to is to not just do things because I can. Like,
Right, like
eh,
you never
huh?
wanna just do things. You never wanna just do things 'cause you can.
But I didn't sit in the chair because I can. I did that because my bladder. Like seriously, babe. If you would have saw how many times I was wetting the bed, like e- every day I was wetting the bed straight three for like 2 days straight. And I was like, you know what? I'm not getting this bed no more. Since my bladder wanna act crazy. But see, now I gotta deal with this wound that's on the left side of me. Now I can't sit for long periods of time. And now my new schedule is going to be three. Once I all the way heal, my new schedule is going to be 3 to 9. And no matter what happens, I don't give a fuck if my bladder go crazy 1,000,001 times. I will not, and I know my girlfriend don't believe me. I will not sit in my wheelchair for 4 fucking days. I won't even do it for one because this pressure sore shit has been a lot. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. Bad.
Yeah, I'm right here, but I ain't go nowhere. See, y'all, this is the thing about him. When I'm listening, he don't think I be there. That's how used to he is of people not listening to him. He not used to people listening to him. So when I'm just sitting here listening, he be like, "Babe, you still there?"
Yeah, I do. Because people don't listen to me. People don't give a fuck about what I say. It's just it's just something that I go through because they look at me as the emotional type. So
I mean, it just, it's just odd. Like I could talk to this man till 5 a.m. and be knocked out the whole day like I was today because we was up this morning, y'all. We was up, honey. We was up with the
yes,
owl
we be
before.
having our little we be having our little pillow talk. And plus she keep me company when I wake up at night. in
So see,
pain.
wake up in pain, and I be well. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I be, cause that ain't y'all business. It's YouTube, honey. But I do keep him. I do keep him company when he's in pain, and sometimes when I don't feel good, and I call him, and he'll stay up with me like that. I'm sick. We do that, cause we in love. We do that. See, when you in love, you do that. You do that kind of stuff, babe. Oh, babe, tell the people about my mama cooking. Tell the people about my mama cooking. He just ate my mama cooking, y'all. And he's just like, oh my God, your mama macaroni and cheese is so good. Cause we had two kind of macaroni and cheese, and one she got from the store, and then she didn't like that, so she made some fresh. And when I tell you, my baby ate his toes, he ate his toes. We gave him a whole care package around here. Okay, we gave him both pies because we had key lime pie and pumpkin pie. We gave him both pies, green beans, jams, and macaroni and cheese. That man did not go home hungry. Okay, he went home good and full, and he smashed them leftovers. R.I.P. to the plate, honey. He killed that plate. Lord Jesus, we keep Bay full. We keep Bay full. Like he was. He was like, "Oh my God, your mama cook really cook." I'm like, "Child, how you think I be eating good over here? Suck a thigh. Like, how you think I be eating good over here? Like, I be eating good." But my baby could cook too, 'cause I was at Bay House and he made food. Child, I went home happy. I went home happy. 'Cause I'm like,
Well, she, no, I just made her some chicken tenders and fries, but you haven't seen how I can cook. You need to come when I make tacos.
'Cause I was, let me tell y'all something. I was so scared to eat what he was gonna cook for me, 'cause he's a vegan, y'all. And I ain't no vegan by no stretch of the imagination. So I was a little scared because I'm like, oh my God, I never had vegan food. I don't know what that tastes like, child. I was in the app trying to order me food behind his back. He was like, babe, what you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm doing, I ain't doing nothing. She was like, why you didn't tell me you wanted something to eat? Girl, if you don't put that app down, we got food in here. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
God.
because I told her that I was going to cook, but
And I was like,
I guess she like more home cooked meals. So I'm gonna make her some spaghetti.
man, when I come back in the spring, you got to have the spaghetti ready now. Cause y'all, I'm not Italian by no such imagination, but I, I love spaghetti, y'all. The spaghetti and garlic bread will have me in a food coma. Okay, sleep, going to bed, not here. Like I love tacos and anything with shrimp in it. Dang, I wish you had came over New Year's Eve because we about to have shrimp and all that. We about to have the shrimp and the. I think my mama making shrimp Creoles. I think she making something with some shrimp shot. I don't know, y'all. I love shrimp, and so does this guy. He just got back into eating shrimp, but he loves shrimp, y'all. He
Yeah, before I went vegan, I literally cut off everything because meat, and I found out what it was. Meat was making me sick, like beef, pork, hot links. Even though I love them, they were making me sick. And Babe told me that she like, I don't think it's the meat. I don't think it's the seafood. I cut out everything. Well, y'all know because I told y'all about it.
now I'm not. I'm gonna say this without being too graphic, but the reason he gave up meat is because his system can't break down meat, and he used to have like trouble. using the bathroom and all that kind of stuff. And he was tired a lot. He would have to drink coffee. He would have to drink all these things to stay up because he was just so sluggish and tired. And I'm like,
Yeah, I would, and I would be dragging and all of these things. So that would just be like that was like a real thing.
yeah, and he would drink soda and all that to try to stay woke because
Mm, yeah,
'cause he could not stay woke. He'll be in class, the professor talking, he doing everything he can to stay woke.
but
He
that
was,
was because I have Velma and Louise.
and they was listen, they was they, they was so loud I could hear them, and I live a ways from this man.
Wait,
Okay,
could you hear them? Could you hear them having sex?
yes, I could hear them having. Yes, I could hear them having sex there. I could hear all that. And I'm like, oh yeah, they're definitely we know what they're doing. We don't have to wonder what's going on upstairs because the people in China know they having sex. My goodness, gracious. Anyway,
And you know that song by Nicki Minaj, "Rich Sex." If you're working on Virgin Man Truck, bitch, rich sex. It ain't such a thing as broken hands. Some rich sex. If you let a broke nigga fuck, we tellin' rich sex. If you let a broke nigga fuck, we tellin'. I turned that song on every time I heard them doing it, and they heard it one time, and it was like, "Can you turn that down?" And I was like, "Are y'all gonna stop having sex and leaving me up all night?" And they said, okay. And I said, okay, well, since y'all gonna stop doing that, I'm gonna stop playing this music. But when they started back, I started back playing Rich Sex. If you let a broke nigga fuck me telling. I played that song for like the longest. And they used to be mad with me. But guess who didn't give a damn? Because they go ahead and tell them how I was when they was here.
child, let me tell y'all, this man used to show me dishes in the sink piled up higher than Shaquille O'Neal. And I'm like, ugh. The hell is that? I'm talking about my roommates are disgusting and I can't get no sleep because every time I try to go to sleep, all you hear, "Ah," and you're like, what the bro?
I really wish back when I really wish you was coming over back when they was here, cause I would have made you scream on purpose. Cause
Ooh,
see, they like to sleep in the daytime, and in the daytime I had to go to school. But you know what I would have done if you would have came over? I would have I would have missed school on the day on purpose, and I would have kept you screaming all day long. I would have kept you screaming all day long on purpose. But that's not the point.
see how petty see how petty he is?
No, no, I'm not petty. I'm not
Yes,
petty.
he is.
I'm not petty. I'm not petty. They just okay, babe. I wasn't getting no sleep because I had homework to do. I had this to do. I had projects to do. and
Yeah.
I had to go to school. I had to go to school in the morning, meaning in the afternoon. So I would this is the thing. This is the thing. I didn't say nothing when it first started happening. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't. Cause I felt I wasn't in school at that moment, but I specifically told them, listen, I'm going to school. So can y'all calm down y'all sexual things or doing in the daytime so that I can get sleep at night, so that I can be well rested, so that I can go to school and focus.
Right.
They said okay. They said they said okay. Did they do it, babe?
No.
Did they do it?
No, they ain't doing. They was doing it, but they wasn't doing that. Babe, your favorite movie about to come on BT.
What movie?
Meet the Browns about to come back on.
On BET, right?
Yeah, it's coming on right now.
I'll watch it. But because I like my roommate a lot. I like my new roommate a lot more. Well, my two new roommates a lot more because they're more respectful when it comes down to at night and stuff. They can play music in the daytime. Like now, it's 6:30 in Detroit. It just get real dark now. But I don't care about that. But anyway, like yeah. So one thing I'm going to, and we're gonna talk about a couple more things. So the things that we're gonna do differently, and Bay is gonna go first.
Okay. And the thing I'm gonna do differently going into 2022 is I'm gonna try to be a little bit kinder to folks, okay? Because my husband will tell you I'm very, very cutthroat, and I don't hesitate. Child, if you get on my nerves, shall go back. I don't have a problem, but I'm learning to be more understanding and be softer and be more feminine as basis. Because, like I said in previous videos, when he met me, I was not that. And he recently told me something that I didn't know, but he said it, and I was just like, okay, well, you could have told me that. He said my masculine energies was like so unattractive, and I knew nothing of this until recently, but I was like, I can understand how he felt that way because I was literally very manly when he first met me, but he'll tell you I'm not like that no more. Ain't that right, Ben? He'll tell you that. He'll tell you I'm a little bit too soft now. I be listening to 90s
Yeah,
R&B and B and all
yeah,
this.
yeah, 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 yeah. She she
It's his
definitely
fault though.
changed.
He created this monster. He did this because he said that he couldn't have been with me having masculine energy because he just couldn't take it. So definitely going into 2022, I'm gonna tone down on my cutthroatness and be more understanding of people's situations and what they're going through and all that kind of stuff. Cause like I said, Bano, I don't give no at all. But I'm starting to now though. Cause he always used to tell me that you can't just go through life not giving a fuck about nothing. You have to care about something. I'm like, talk about. But I understand what he's saying now. Cause I love this man so much. I can't even imagine life without him. Like I don't want to make him cry, but that's how I feel. Like I can't imagine life without this man. Like I I can't. I love him so much. So much it's almost scary. I'm scared of myself at this point. Anyway, um, another thing I'm gonna do differently is try to spend more time with the people I love. Cause I'm an extrovert introvert, which means I don't mind going out
And
and
I'm the same way.
having fun, but I don't really like people like that. I really don't. When I'm at home, I'm to myself. The only person I really talk to is Babe. Most of my phone calls come through to Babe, so I just spend all day with Babe, and I just get lost in Babe. And sometimes I don't even know who's calling or texting or doing whatever because I'm talking to Babe. So I'm gonna try to spend more time with my loved ones, even if that's virtually. I'm gonna try to do more things, be more interactive with people because all I be seeing is Babe. I ain't gonna lie. My baby is the center of my universe, which is scary, but that's how I love. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I have a man, everything take a backseat to that man. Everything, friends, family, all that take a backseat to babe, especially him, because I'm so in love with him, and it's just so like scared. Like I don't even see nothing but him. Like I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story before we get off. Now I was on I was on the FaceTime with him because we got into a habit of FaceTiming when the pandemic first started, but we got out of doing it because we always around each other personally, so we had to do it as much. But we done got back into the habit of FaceTiming because the COVID has run amok in our state. If y'all from Michigan down in the comments, then y'all know. But I was on FaceTime with him yesterday, and I was FaceTiming him on a computer because I got a Mac, y'all. Yeah, I'm bougie. So we on Facebook Messenger, we just talking away. And after I got off with him, after about 5 hours, because we was on there for about 5 hours, I had tons of calls, missed texts, missed this, missed that, because I put my phone down. I wasn't even paying attention to my phone because I was so into what Babe was saying. I ain't know what was going on. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit more interactive. But I just get so lost in Babe. I can't help it, y'all. Ladies down in the comments, when y'all been in love, y'all know what that feel like. Mary J told us 100 times. But um, Babe, what you want to say to the people before we end the video?
Well, the thing that I'm learning is to focus on me. And I actually got a reading to where she said I need to focus on me, focus on my healing, and getting a closer relationship with the man upstairs. So I'm going to focus on that as much as I can. Um, I'm gonna focus on me and stop focusing on my family and stop being so family oriented.
Because y'all, he he never puts himself first in any circumstance. When I met him, he was always family first, family first, family first. It ain't about me. It ain't about me. And I'm like, no, babe, it is. Cause you have a life too. He always used to tell me my life don't matter. My life don't mean nothing. I'm like, see, that's why you lost in the sauce right there. Cause you think your life don't mean nothing. That's why you focus on everybody else because you feel like you don't matter. So of course, if you feel like you don't matter, of course you gonna focus on other people because you don't care nothing about yourself. And he used to get mad at me all the time when I used to say, Raphael don't care nothing about Raphael. Raphael cares about other people. He don't give a damn about Raphael for real. And he's like, that is not true. I'm like, it is true. I can tell by how offended you got by that statement that is very true. It's very true. You don't care. You can't expect other people to care about you if you don't care. And you gotta care
That part.
in a real way. You like, well, I care about myself a little bit. I'm like, that's not enough. You not doing enough. And I always used to tell him to stop treating himself like a piece of meat. Like stop seeing yourself like an object. You a person. Like
Yeah. I'm still working on it.
you more than just a piece of you more than just a piece of penis. You a person and people should want more out of you than just your even though that helps. But I'm just saying. Cause he like, oh, I could really please a woman and I can do this and that. And I'm like, I looked at him like, what else can you do? And he like, so that don't matter to you? I didn't say that. I'm just saying, what else do you bring
And
to
I
the
know,
table?
and I also know how to stimulate a woman's mind.
I'm like, what else can you bring to the table other than your penis? Because penis is all over the place. And what makes yours special? Because everybody could do what you're doing. And he's like, dang, you just rude. I'm like, no, baby, I'm just saying, like, what, what other goodies do you have? Why should I fall in love with you just because you good at a certain thing? And I'm just like, he like, yeah, you right. I'm like, no, you are a person before you're any of that. Like, you're a person. Never think that you're not a person. Don't ever think you're not a person. You're a person before any of that. So, if that, can you give me something to drink?
I hope
Um,
that's gonna be water. Watch this, y'all. She ain't gonna get water.
man, we
Watch.
ain't got no, we don't have no water.
Drink it out the tap.
How I know that water don't got no lead in it? I ain't finna drink that. Ugh.
Okay. See, she gon' nah. Y'all see this is see what I gotta go through. See what I gotta go through with this one. See what I gotta go through. Please tell her down in the comments. She needs to drink water. She had no water in about 3 or 4 days.
Well, now it's been like it's been like six because I told you that on Christmas Eve. That was 4 days ago.
I'm about to call your mama
Why?
because I'm about to tell her you ain't had no water in 6 days.
She know I ain't had none. I
She
mean,
not wo- she not
okay,
worried about your kidney shutting down.
I, I didn't say that either. Okay, y'all, we about to have a whole fight because he, y'all, for those of you that don't know, I hate water. Okay, I don't drink water at all. And he be talking
But
about some,
it's not about what you like. Tell her, cause I know some people, some of the replay game. Please tell her, like it's not about what you like. Our bodies are 99.999% water.
and
It's
I
not
be
about what you like at this point. If you don't drink water, like Like y'all, I drunk pop on Sunday, right? Today is Monday. I drunk water with my dinner.
And he almost made me cry on Christmas. I was like, I don't want you to die. And I'm like, babe,
Because your
I ain't
kidneys
gonna
can shut
die.
down. Your kidneys can shut down, and you're not getting what I'm saying to you.
Like, I don't want you to die. I want us to grow old together. And child, when I tell y'all, I almost started crying. I'm like, okay, look, I'm like, y'all not finna get me to have the waterworks. I'm
No,
like,
I'm not trying to have you have the waterworks. What I'm trying to get you to realize is you need to drink water. Period. Point to the motherfucking blank. Because if you don't, your kidneys are going to shut down. Why do you think I make myself drink water? And y'all, I drink water from the sink. And let me
see,
tell y'all why. Because see, I pay a water bill every month. I pay a water bill every month. And unlike some people, I feel as though if I pay a water bill every month, I need to be drinking out of the water fountain. That
amen.
we I need to be drinking out of my sink. I'm not like most people who go and buy 4 and 5 packs of water at a time. Why do that when you could get water from your sink?
See, now
That's how I feel. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that down in the comments.
see, see, Bay, Bay drink water from the sink. Bay don't have a problem. Cause Bay is from the whole ghetto, and he don't have a problem with none of that. Okay, he will go
The
right under.
ghetto?
He will go right up under the sink and put his face in the sink and drink some water. I be looking like, oh, no.
Cause, cause what if they stop selling bottled water? Then what you gonna do? Not drink water? And see, see, she is the type of person. If they stop selling bottled water, she just wouldn't drink it ever.
I didn't say, babe, why you gonna say that? I didn't say that. I didn't say it, babe.
No,
Oh, I, he probably right though. I probably like, well, there goes my water supply.
so that is my
No.
point. That is my
See,
point. Cause you do know they can stop selling bottled water. You do know that. And with you and you mean to tell me you're not gonna drink water? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to call your mama seriously, and I'm gonna have to have a talk with her because I feel like you need to be drinking water. I wouldn't do this, but I'm worried about you because she be talking about, "Hey, I drink clear fruit. Clear fruit got corn syrup in it.
the hell is corn syrup? I don't know what that is.
It's sugar." Just
So
like you
you,
begin, just like you begin on me about eating potato chips and saying, "Oh, that ain't nothing but sugar." That's sugar too.
because you was, because you was, you would not eat. Then you'll lay there and eat a big old bag of potatoes. Talk about, I ain't had nothing to eat all day. Do you want some food? You will forego the food to eat a big bag of potatoes. No, ma'am. You're not gonna do that in my face.
Ugh.
You're not gonna be like, oh, I don't want no food, but I want this big bag of jalapeno, jalapeno, potato chip. No, ma'am. Yo, ooh, I gotta talk about this before we go. My baby brought me some jalapeno and lime ruffles. Lord, those things
with
are
with the
delicious.
with the guy Anthony Davis.
Yeah, aka always disabled because he's never on the court. Yeah, AD Ruffles is. See, that's why I love my baby. 'Cause he bring me all my snacks, and then he be looking like a snack on top of bringing me all my snacks. Only thing he won't bring me is candy and ice cream because he be talking about some. You don't need to be eating that. And it kind of turned me on when he tell me no, y'all. But that's a whole nother video. Kind of, we'll be on here for 3 years talk about that. But yeah, we've been on here for um
Are you ready to eat?
each one.
Your mom made chicken. You want chicken sandwich and potato? Or
Why you gotta have it on bread? Just give me a piece of chicken.
you just want a slice of chicken?
Yeah, and put some potato chips on there. Huh? There you go. Cause,
Well,
'cause sometimes I don't want no bread though. Sometimes I'm about to eat in a minute, y'all. But we been on this thing for a minute 30, a minute 21. We gonna catch y'all in the next video, babe. What we doing in the next video?
we doing the next video. Well, I'm y'all gonna see me January 1st. Um, because that's when I'm gonna give y'all some updates about us, about me, about the videos that I will be doing over here without Jasmine. We still giving you the sisters review
Oh
on
yeah, that's on.
Fridays. On
That's
Friday
on.
still.
Yeah, we still doing it on Friday. The Sister Season 4 review is January 5th, so we will be up here on January 7th to do the first video of the first season. It's gonna be a hot mess. I've already seen some previews, y'all. So buckle y'all up, seatbelt there. Cause
Yeah,
yike.
yeah. But I'm about to let Jasmine go eat, and y'all have a good one.
Bye
Happy,
bye. We love
bye,
you.
bye,
Mwah.
bye. And okay. I'm about to kick her out of here for a second because I want to talk to y'all alone. Okay, now it's just me. I want y'all to have a good new year. I want y'all to turn up, but I also want y'all to be responsible. So please, please, I am begging you, get you a Uber, get you a Lyft, get you a friend, somebody to drive you around, cause y'all, it's already stuff going on. So please stay safe, stay blessed, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye and happy new year. But y'all will see me January 1st or January 2nd. But y'all gonna see me either one of those days. All right. Bye bye.